Hey everyone, so I was not planning on doing another video today, and then Empress dropped the 4.0 software for the Zoya, which I totally was not expecting, so I'm very happy about that. Let me go through some of the updating process. I have not done it just yet. I'm still on the 3.0 software here. I did boot up my Zoya with the SD card in it. So I went ahead and do that. They recommend doing a software update, or excuse me, a backup before you actually do this. So to get to there, and I know this is my first video on a Zoya, and I've been saving this to get to, but they want to get you to configure. So you hold down the shift and press that button, and let's see, select patches to SD card. I don't know if you can even, you might be able to see that a little bit. Patches to SD card. Select, let's see. Let's save it to there. Select existing folder, yeah. Press save to configure. Oh, yeah. Patches be moved. All right, so now I have to download the firmware. So on the website, I had a really hard time finding it, and eventually just had to go to Google and search Zoya 4.0, but you could also find it on their Facebook or YouTube, I think. Let's see, older firmware, here's the older firmware. Well, I went to where I thought that it was going to be. Download. Here we go. This is always a struggle for some reason. So I'm not going to give you guys a view of my desktop. I'm just going to kind of say what I'm doing as I'm going. So I have folders on here for Zoya. So I'm going to say, I'll put this in Zoya patches is where I'm going to put this. I just have a folder called Zoya patches. All right, so now I'm gonna open that up on my window. Again, you guys don't get the access to that. I'm gonna unplug this though so I can take out the SD card. I like this little SD card because it actually says Zoya on it. And then you have this port that you can plug it into here. And that's gonna go in the back of my computer. Yeah, one of these days I'll have to figure out how to do a screen share type of video. I'm sure it's not too hard to actually be able to do. So my Zoya card is on here. Let's see. There's my Zoya card. But I need to find Zoya patches. Here it is. Go. I think I just need to drop it into that file there. Let's see. I'm going to take the old one and remove it from here. My 3.0. Let's see. All right. Let me double check on the website here. Insert. Copy the file to the root directory of a high capacity SD card. Formatted. All right, I think that I have done what I need to. Let's see. For Zoya, insert SD. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Let's see if I've done enough. Sometimes it seems like it's going to be a rough process, but I think that I have done what I needed to already. And again, I didn't share the screen there, but it's pretty easily laid out. I mean, I'm just explaining what's happening on the screen. So now I take the little adapter here, place it back into here. The teeth have to be facing up. So place it back in there, give it power. I really wish that the Zoya had a power switch. That's okay. Look at that, version 4.0. So I know that that was probably boring, and someone will comment in the comments, obviously, about not being able to see the screen and blah, 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 something. But in real time, that's how long it took. Just pulling the 3.0 and getting to the 4. So let's see. While it is doing this update, let's take a look at the Empress page here and some of the stuff that they've said, because this is huge. This is crazy what they have done. Let's see. They have done sequencer updates. We've not only made the sequencer easier to use, we've also expanded what it can do, program sequences with a MIDI keyboard, step through your sequence with CV steps, output to glissando notes with CV ramp, sampler updates. There's videos already up there. Let's see, we have the 4.0 sequencer guide right here that is available on the same page there, and it's 23 pages of add-on to what we already have with the manual that's specifically with this. I don't know what's happening with mine. Did it go away? Are we having a problem? Let's see. I wasn't looking at the screen. Here we go. Okay, I think it was just, let's see, wave tables generated. There we go. Perfect. So I'm not going to do a sound run through or anything, but let's just take a look at what we might have available to us here. I'm going to go to an empty preset here, and let's see, samplers. So we have the interface modules, audio modules, control modules, effects modules. A lot of MIDI stuff. I think this is going to be all the same here. The audio modules. And I should say this is just my first run through, look at all this stuff, see if I can see anything that looks immediately different. So with the sampler, this is, I think, going to be one of the big things. Is the sampler, reverse button, playback, disable. It's interesting. Okay. Looks like there's a new menu with that. That's pretty cool. Let's see. And I apologize for the how kind of disorganized this is, but I really just was excited when I saw this was out, and I just wanted to get on it and take a look and see what we have. What about with this rhythm tab? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to definitely like actually dig in on this and see what has been changed with it. But there's a video that they have put out. I might even try to grab a link to that and throw it in the description of this one. I'm just gonna get lost babbling with this. Let me go ahead and wrap it up just so I don't get too off topic. I'm definitely gonna do a deeper dive with this, see what is capable of it. But yeah, Zoya 4.0 from Empress. I'm super thrilled that this has come out today. Definitely a surprise, and look forward to covering the Zoya more with you guys. Thanks.